Hello and welcome back. This is going to be a crypto market recap, a quick recap. All right, so I'm gonna look at the Bitcoin first. If you remember that daily chart, we are within a correction or big sideways market on Bitcoin. So it's dropping from that previous top after hitting that 69 mark, all right, and we are within that trend. So we still may see more downside all the way back to that low, or at least price can visit that 40 mark again. All right, so let's look at the lower time frame straight away, and then what you should expect. Okay, so price shouldn't go beyond that previous top. It's a heavy sell over there, we can see, and price is just simply struggling back to that sell, all right, and trying to break down. Okay, so we may see another leg higher. Okay, so short-term buy opportunity can appear over there, right? When you go for short-term buy opportunity, make sure breakdown is also possible, like that aggressive breakout for one more drop. Okay, and from that top we may see again drop back to that. Okay, so for short trend to stay intact, price shouldn't go beyond that 57.60 top. All right, Bitcoin, and this is going to be a FOREX Tether. All right, so we were having a nice huge move over there, and price is just simply squeezing over there for another breakup over. Okay, so you are not expecting price to go that much far away. 1.40, if it is going to visit that, you're going to be lucky. All right, so you are simply targeting the 70 cent or 80 cent price right now. Okay, and the buy obviously is not ready. Okay, there are two types of buying on this. The one is that the strong breakup is going to come. Okay, but that strong breakup has failed already many times, we can say that. Okay, so strong break came, but again price went for down. All right, so started to struggle again. I started to break out again, went in a squeeze. Okay, so the lower the price goes, so you are looking for this to break out, all right, or watching these prices very closely. Okay, so one more leg can appear over there before we may see that kind of breakout. So these short-term trades are still possible over there, like that. Okay, from this previous low, or even if price, yeah, these short-term targets 50 cent or 60 cent. All right, so let the price find a new low. Okay, or let the price go slightly below this, we can say that. So 88 of this previous impulsive move, 88, or I'm not anticipating this to go all the way back to that previous low. It's far away right now. Okay, but if it goes there, all right, so still gonna be a buy opportunity. Okay, so it's gonna be a 100% move. That move gonna be 100% move, we can say that. So 40 cent to 20 cent. So a good coin to watch for short term to medium term and longer term targets. All right, so the lower it goes, the lower the price squeeze. All right, so you are watching it to break up aggressively for upside. Okay, and short term target going to be within these areas, within. So FOREX, so Terra went lower on strong sell-off on the Bitcoin. Okay, and it has almost reach the target, we can say that, for short to medium term. All right, but price is still struggling. All right, still struggling to push more higher. I'm anticipating it to drag for another leg before continue or reverse the trend, right back to that low. Okay, so any correction like that, at least another correction like that before going to push more higher. Slightly a risky chart, all right, to trade for the downside specifically. All right, and if you are doing that, all right, then trade with here. Okay, right now the price is correcting. All right, so for another push up, we can say that. Okay, so broke out and setting up for another break, we can say that. So we may see a push up before price gonna drop. So all these previous tops are very important to watch for this to drag lower again up to 40 or 45 areas for one more drop. Okay, so I'm anticipating to drag for another leg lower back to that trend. I'm gonna pull out my moving averages. Okay, then at least fall back again within the moving averages before going to continue for more upside. So sand. All right, so sand is also, we can say that in a squeeze or bigger daily correction, we can say that. All right, so this chart might be we can say that it has found its top. All right, and you know dropping back to that previous low, back to that one. All right, so falling, but falling very very slowly and correctively. Okay, so what you are looking, simply you are looking this, the bigger the correction gonna get. Okay, the bigger this correction gonna get, so we may see another leg higher back to that previous top, right? So right now it's squeezing. Every low gonna be important to watch for the price to hold. All right, and short term up move, okay, like that, like these moves from these previous lows, all these previous lows, and go back up like these moves. Okay, and if it breaks up very very aggressively like that has, like the way it has done there, okay, then test that previous top or go higher. Okay, there is possibility that this correction can extend all the way back to the 100% low, right? That risk exists over there. So when you are buying over there, make sure you keep that point in mind, that tracement, 100% tracement is possible on sand, right? So short term continuation, short to medium term continuation for more upside. Okay, so request is network is also squeezing, like we have seen that cortex chart, right? Request is also squeezing, and again you are uh, watching very very closely the previous lows for the price to hold and at least give you a short-term move back to that previous top, or in best case scenario resume the bullish move all the way back to that top. All right, so this to drop more, okay, at least back to that previous low, these two lows are for new low, and go back up for the, at least, okay, at least go back up for this short-term move. Okay, and in best case scenario, boom, breakout, go all the way up to 109. All right, so a good chart to watch. It's squeezing on lower time frame, right, or even on this 4-hour time frame, it's squeezing. So the previous bottom or new low gonna be important to watch. Again, 100% tracement is very much likely on this chart. Okay, it pumped very very aggressively from that 20 cent area, right, from 20 cent, and then reversed all, I mean gave back those gains. Okay, and then still trying to continue, but they're still trying to break out. Okay, there we got the breakout, the next breakout was there. So this previous low either breakout, aggressively go higher, which I'm not anticipating. I'm anticipating it to drag more lower before going to continue. So your short-term target going to be these prices at 90 cent, or in best case scenario going to be the one. All right, so West and GTC is also squeezing for breakout. All right, so there is possibility that GTC can trace all the way back to previous lows. All right, so it can squeeze all the way back to these lows, $8. Okay, and then we may see another run over there back to that top, or at least these kind of pumps we may see over there. All right, so what you are looking again is to just keep squeezing, right? So short term more downside, and once price first of all, if it breaks up very very aggressively, then you can follow up that, right, like this, like that breakout. I'm not anticipating that. What I'm anticipating, price to just keep squeezing slowly, sit at that previous floor. Okay, and short term one more up leg back to that top. All right, so short term one more up leg, short term buy opportunity like this, right, from these previous lows. Or even if it goes slightly more lower, form new low, again short term buy opportunity back to these previous top. Or as I said, in best case scenario, give us another run. All right, so the charts which are squeezing, all right, so they are creating short term opportunity to a strong breakup opportunity, right? So GX chain is also very much similar like the other charts which are squeezing. Okay, we got a run up, all right, sideways market, struggling, you know, sellers are struggling, buyers are trying to find the floor over there, all right? So similar chart, watching that previous low, all right, break down aggressively, okay, form new low, hold that previous, you know, 100% tracement, and then again start rising or breakout. Okay, breakout again. The short term target gonna be this top from this previous low. Okay, this target, that target, this, or in best case scenario, run up for another for upside. Okay, so trying to find its floor at this area. Breakout is possible. So one more leg can appear over there. All right, so we are having another chart similar, very much similar like the ones which we have just seen. Okay, so breakout, let that go. All right, so breakdown first, test that low or form new low. Okay, another shot to medium term buy opportunity back to that previous top, right? Or in best case scenario, run to that high. Okay, so we may see KuCoin, we may see another leg lower, or going to have another run over there, like that bigger correction, right? Like these daily correction. Okay, so it's not a best chart right now for buying at these areas. Okay, we may see, you know, one more drop before going to continue to keep pushing more higher. Okay, it has a potential to run for longer term for more upside. All right, but it's too early to say that kind of move to come, like $100 or you know $500, like, you know, BNB, all right, Binance coin. So good luck. All right, so but buy as much low as you can rather than, you know, buying at the high. So currently this top is a very, you know, expensive price, we can say that. Dogecoin, all right, so Dogecoin is also squeezing like the other coins. Okay, so for short term, these moves, okay, from this previous bottom, that short term target, or in best case scenario, run. All right, and if it goes lower all the way back to this 100% tracement of this move, okay, then you may start you know, accumulating it for longer term. All right, longer term target gonna be again these 30 cent, all right, these 30 cent, or in best case scenario, test that top. Right, so breakout can come. I'm not anticipating. All right, so I'm not anticipating right now. Breakout can come. You are watching, you know, these previous lows for short term. All right, Solana, Tether, right? So running within a wedge, one more up leg is possible, right? One more up leg is possible. So another leg can appear over there. Okay, so the Phantom is dropping and we may see more downside on Phantom. All right, it is dropping and it can continue its bearish trend for more downside. Yeah, it's not squeezing, all right, like other coins which I have just shown you. All right, so it's not squeezing means that the sellers are in control. They are trying to push this pair as much low as they can. All right, so you shouldn't be a buyer over there as long as this coin starts squeezing for more upside. So you should wait for the price to squeeze first before you start looking for buy. All right, so we may see breakdown for downside. Okay, like it can, you know, correct over there, like this impulse can hold like Bitcoin. All right, like the way I had shown Bitcoin, and then can break down aggressively for more downside. Okay, so more downside is possible on Phantom. Even if I'm gonna look at the lower time frame, like the way I have, you know, shown you a Bitcoin chart. Okay, it's just simply following the Bitcoin on this lower time frame. Okay, so these corrections breaking, okay, another one can happen, another breakout can happen, right? Another short-term breakout can happen like that, okay, and price can struggle for more downside. So short-term trade gonna be there, similar like the way I have just shown you Bitcoin. All right, so price shouldn't go beyond that top for the bearish trend to stay intact. All right, so short-term opportunity for sell can form over there, okay, or breakout opportunity for this short-term back to that previous top, like this previous, uh short-term buy opportunity. So so let's move on to the dot. Okay, dot is also same, dropping. Price shouldn't go beyond that previous top. The trend is bearish, okay, but another one more breakup can happen over there. Right, so if I'm gonna look at this chart similar way like Bitcoin, okay, so we may still see another leg higher within that, but the bigger trend is not the bullish one. Okay, we may see like that flag formation, bigger flag, and then breakdown. Okay, so short term back to this low, short term target gonna be back to that. So okay, if I'm gonna look at the bigger time frame, right, so let me find out where that has gone, maybe on 8 hour there. Okay, so we were having similar structure on the dot, the structure which I have shown on the Bitcoin at the start on daily time frame. Right, so it's in a bearish trend, okay, and still can drag more lower all the way back to that previous bottom, right, or $10 target. Okay, the way I have explained on lower time frame, we are still within that wave, and if it does complete that wave there at 10, all right, so highly likely you're gonna see Bitcoin also gonna follow that and gonna drag lower all the way back to that previous. Okay, so very much same analysis. All right, stack also following the Bitcoin, bigger expanding triangle formation, more downside is possible. Okay, so there is no buy setup yet on it. Okay, so more downside is possible. All right, so hex is also dragging more lower, 100% tracement can happen. All right, and then price can squeeze for another leg higher. So not a best coin right now, we can say that, right? So oita is also following the Bitcoin. Okay, so oita gonna be a buy opportunity for short to medium term at this low. Okay, that opportunity like that, or in best case scenario go to 2.60. Right, so if I'm gonna pull out the lower time frame, okay, analysis is very much same as long as your price stay below that previous impulsive move, okay, and keep correcting on this 1 hour time frame. Short, bearish trend is intact. Okay, so drag more lower, push up, hold that, okay, and then keep dragging lower, visit the previous daily low, and then find its bottom over there for more buy opportunity. Accumulation price gonna be this low, so 56 or 50 area for up to 170, 180 gonna be all right to target like that. Or yeah, it obviously gonna take some time. You're not gonna get that move in a way in a day or two. So Litecoin is also same, about to test that previous low like Bitcoin is doing right now, or the way I have just explained the oita. Okay, that's the impulsive move. Price shouldn't go beyond that. Correction is underway. All right, and the price to break down, test that low, and there we may see short to medium term buying momentum on it for upside. Okay, first, yeah, break down, break this low, test that low, or go in a bigger correction the way I have shown. And once price tag that previous low, accumulation. All right, so accumulation gonna be for short term, not longer term. All right, up to 260 or back to that top. So XRP is also same, back to that bottom and then go higher. If I'm gonna look at the lower time frame, right, same analysis for short term, price should stay below that, shouldn't go beyond that. Okay, and the correction which is just underway right now is to break down, test the previous floor, and then buying over there. So like a triangle, we can say, just up. Okay, break down and test that 50 cent, gonna be all right to accumulate. 50 cent gonna be a good price to watch Ripple or short-term buying, because short-term buying target is already there. You are looking this to hold, and this target, that 140, gonna be a good target. Shiba squeezing, all right, and more downside is more likely, right? More downside is more likely on Shiba. So if you're buying Shiba right now, okay, it only a short term, not a best spot to look for this to rise. Right, so if I'm gonna pull out that horizontal ray, okay, let this to drop at least up to this low, and there you can accumulate it for short term. Okay, back to that trend, or in best case scenario to that top. All right, breakout, not anticipating that. We need a lot of market cap for this to push more higher. Right, so I'm anticipating it to just keep dragging lower, like other pairs, other coins which are forming correction over there. Break down, test that low, and again short term, one more up move like that, and keep squeezing to the bottom for right. So let's look a couple of more, and I'm gonna skip some of them. I'm gonna look at this, also squeezing, right? Not a good coin right now, we can say that. Having good, I mean, price section on it. All right, so liquidity is not there, we can. Okay, so let's just finish here, and we'll see you back again in another crypto weekly market outlook. Until then, bye.